U.S. government, baby. Vince be beaten. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up on the comments in the chat, guys. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing live now? Trying to get closer to the Wi-Fi. Coronavirus is here. Leah was sick all week, and then has allergies. I think I've got allergies and some kind of face head thing, whatever. But I don't think it's coronavirus, so I think I'm all right. But who the fuck knows what I have? But we don't. I haven't really gone out this whole week for the most part, so I think I'm all right. But who knows? You're not really sure. My broadcasting live tonight is in a little bit of jeopardy, depending on how my stuff feels. Remember last week when I had the breathing issue, so I think that's part of it. But I think it's allergies because the couple of warm days we had, I think my allergies kicked in. I'm really pissed off about the, I'm not pissed off because, what are you going to do? I'm not mad at anybody. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? People are sick. People are sick. You can't have the NHL season, if things are that crazy. What I don't understand is, at least Doom, Resident Evil 3 and everything will be out. But people are going to start to go crazy. All their sports are gone. All their sports are gone. What are you going to, people going to start going stir crazy or whatever. But not really. Because, nowadays we all have all these things we can be doing, without having to worry about that. It's not like back in the day if they had canceled, sporting events everywhere and, say it's like 1990, right? Say it's 1990 and they cancel all sports events everywhere and everything, and this is going down. All you have to do is, I guess everybody would be maybe going to the video store then or something like that. Everybody would be renting a shitload of movies and taking home movies and having to watch whatever was on TV, and if it wasn't good, then it ain't good. It ain't gonna happen, so I don't know. You're going to have to actually talk to your wife and kids. I'm sorry, brother. You're going to actually have to talk to your wife and kids. I hate to tell you. It's a great time to have a YouTube channel. I guess it is. But not really, because what if all of my YouTube revenue, mostly, comes from you guys. It comes from people who are patrons. It comes from people who super chat and donate live. You know what I mean? So if you guys don't have jobs, and you guys can't work, and people aren't getting paid, well then that would affect me too. So it wouldn't matter. I could be live all day long. Guess what? The power is going to go out eventually. I could be live all day long, hidden in my little cave, in the basement, in the office, wherever. It doesn't matter. If I'm not making any money, I can't eat, I can't fucking pay the bills, and that's everything. So I need everybody. If everybody is sick and doesn't want to go into a library or a store to buy a product, that product's going to be in trouble. The same thing with my product. People will be watching, but nobody may have money. You know what I mean? And if people aren't working, they may not be able to be patrons. By the way, speaking of Patreon, shout out to Jay. He became a $25 patron. Thank you, Jay. And also to Jason Tarr, unrelated, who became a $5 patron as well. Leah, she's getting better. She's better than she was last couple days. But the weird thing about this that's crazy to me is this happened already. The H1N1, whatever it was, we had this already. Millions of people infected, thousands of people, dead. And And this panic was not here, I feel like. This, I mean, there was a little bit of a, you know, the news was hard and heavy, and we were like, all right, yeah, some crazy shit's going on, but like we kind of all just went whatever. And then it went away. But it did affect a lot of people, and it was crazy, and it was crazier than this so far. I'm not downplaying this. This is fucking horrific. Like, you should be worried, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be so worried that you're going crazy, that you're losing your mind. You know what I mean? You should definitely not be stupid. Like, this is gonna get worse, man. This is what these things do. They spread, they get worse, and, you know, it's just gonna happen. I've been saying it for weeks, you know what I mean? Or whatever it's been, I've been saying it. Nobody really knows, though. Nobody knows a damn thing, really. But yeah, bro, I mean, I trust me, I'm all stocked up on all kinds of things. Like, I mean, I have toilet paper. I saw people, I was at the grocery store the other day. People were freaking out in the grocery store because they were like, I'm out of toilet paper and there's really no toilet paper here. And they were saying stuff like that. And, you know, it's like, it was crazy. And luckily I have toilet paper because I just ordered months in advance or whatever. Tom Hanks is preparing for Philadelphia too. Oh my God. I stocked up on butt plugs. Yeah, man. You know, people think, is it a joke now? Like, I mean, everything's canceled. People finally realizing, like, oh yeah, this is crazy. Like, there seems to be two extremes. People that are completely freaking the fuck out. And then people that, like, are like, it's no big deal or whatever. Most of us are in the middle with it. Like, we're all aware this is bad. Like, this is bad, but it could be worse, so let's calm down and be really careful. And it's, you know, people that are sick right now, though, those people are scared. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, those people are, that's where it's scary. If you have someone in your family that's hurt or sick or whatever, because you're trying to get your treatments, or you're in cancer treatment, or you have some kind of sickness where you have to go to the hospital regularly, or you have a surgery coming up like Jake DeMarco just had surgery, obviously. That's pretty terrifying, because it's like, dude, you're trying to get some real serious stuff done to your body or to your health. And meanwhile, there's 700 people trying to get into the damn place, banging the doors down to the hospital, who all just have flu symptoms, you know what I mean? And maybe 70% of them just have the flu. But now they're all cross-pollinating all over each other, and now you're there, and with your own problems already. So, it's just like, dude, it could get really bad as far as that goes, you know what I mean? Even just the idea of it. And this is really a good wake-up call for everybody to start, for the governments to start planning better. And hopefully this is a good, I know that there's going to be there's people that are dead, and there's going to be a lot more people that die, and there's going to be a lot more people affected, and a lot of other things that happen that we don't even know. But hopefully it's not that bad, and hopefully it's bad enough, though, that the governments and the people and everybody uses this as the greatest practice thing of all time, you know what I mean, to practice, to get ready in case some real super thing actually does hit us, you know what I'm saying, like some crazy ass fucking thing that kills 80% of people, you know what I mean. They're gonna have to learn how to contain this shit in the future, you know what I'm saying. The Law, what's up, Law? SARS was worse, yeah. A lot of things were worse, man. Is my internet connection being a little bit weird? Let me try to move my phone a little bit more left where the modem faces a little bit. How are we doing with the connection? I've been sick. I just started feeling sick today, yesterday-ish, sort of today. But I think it's mostly allergies or whatever, but I might have gotten some of what Leah has, but You know, it's not as bad as what Leah has. Leah was pretty sick. Probably from the kids, you know. It's probably kids coming home with something. You know, all 3 kids doing all that stuff. Hopefully the connection's a little better now. I moved it closer to the router. I know it's funny, only a foot, but it makes a difference, you know what I mean? Let me see here. The Antichrist is coming. Well, I'm here. I'm already here, man. What's up, chat? I don't know, man. I haven't been getting too sick, though, so it's weird. I almost think it's allergies that I have. From the 2 days where it was warm out and I was running around the yard or whatever, it probably like brought up the allergy shit, you know what I mean? Bradley, what's up, man? Oh, man, the chat's flying by. Maybe super chat. Somebody try to super chat, see if it works. All the donations are on. Super chat's on. I missed what you said. There's a million chat messages. Trump looked sickly last night. Well, didn't Trump just meet with somebody who did have the virus? I feel like I'm a decent person to comment on Trump because, number one, I'll admit I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Number two, I don't have like massive bias hatred to Trump. But number three, I also don't love Trump either. So like I feel like I'm decent to talk about him because I'm in the middle here with him. Like I don't, either way, I'm not flipping out that he's great or horrible or good. You know, I'm kind of just like some things he does is good. Some things is bad.
Super chat. Super chat.
Oh shit, Chris for president.
Man, I work coat check, had a casino, no business today.
The man you worked at Coat Check. Oh, really? What the fuck? Chris for Prez. What up, Chris? Wow, the donations are working. I'm sorry. I didn't know if they were on or whatever. My bad. Chris, thank you, man. That's nuts. Wash up, I guess. You know, Chris for Prez. I'm going to suck you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, last week Trump was downplaying it and everything. And normally, you know, I'd talk about this stuff over on my other channel. But, you know, I figured this kind of all rolls into one today. So I'd come on here and we talk about it here. Yeah, Trump was kind of like, oh, no big deal. This isn't a big deal. There's 15 cases and it's going to go away or whatever. And then it got worse. And now he's like, oh, it is serious, you know. But, you know, I think he was downplaying it then because there was, you know, a lot of other countries weren't seeing it spread either. You know, they were seeing it, but they weren't seeing it spread. And so, therefore, he wasn't going to be the one to panic. So maybe that's what it is. I mean, I don't trust the government. You should never trust anybody, you know, anyway. The government or the announcements they make or whatever. So, you know, you really just shouldn't trust that anyhow, no matter what they say. But yeah, I mean, going back to what I said about YouTube and working and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if it got bad enough that people weren't working, and they, you know, what I mean, and I didn't have people stop being patrons or something like that, which I hope that wouldn't happen. But if it ever got to that point, I mean, I'd be outside. I'd be going looking for work physically. Like I'd probably be going out. You know, if people were like working from home with jobs, working from home, it'd be a lot harder to get a new job because interviewing with people would probably be all done on the phone and at home. And, you know, how would you even work for the company? Would they send you the stuff in the mail? I don't know. I'd probably be working on something like digging a ditch somewhere or something. It'd be crazy. It's weird to think. All the jobs that I've had over my life, it's kind of unbelievable to think about it. Yeah, no one's really panicking here. No, Boston people don't panic. That's the thing. Like, I mean, everybody bitches about things. Like, Oh, there's no fucking toilet paper? What the fuck, man? Everybody's retarded, dude. Everybody's just panicking over shit. Fucking retards. Like, that's what Boston's like. Boston's like, I don't give a fuck. Come and get me Corona. I'm having a beer. What's going on? Like, this place don't give a shit. My neighbors, nobody, we're just like, yo, what's up? Whatever. People are crazy, huh? Yeah, it's all people say. When I went into the grocery store last night and I saw no toilet paper, and I listened to the conversations, I kept hearing every time someone came down the aisle looking for toilet paper, they were like, oh my god, they really don't have toilet paper. They're like, I'm out of toilet paper, and I tried to get some at Walmart or whatever, and they didn't have it. And now I'm here, it's like, and women were just standing in the aisle having conversations with each other, like, what the fuck? Like, guys, women, just tons of people. That's the one thing about this thing that I'll say, is it's actually forcing people to talk to each other. It's doing the opposite. You should be staying away from each other. The people are fucking talking to each other. I've never seen people having conversations like that at Stop and Shop that didn't know each other. I mean, I have conversations with people all the time because I just like talking to people. But, but they kept stopping and talking. Everybody. Like, can you believe this? Like, what am I going to do? What do you think? Like, I don't know. When are they going to get some back in? It was crazy. And I almost thought about going in my car to get my toilet paper at my house and be like, yo, I'll give you some toilet paper for $300. But, because yeah, I ordered stuff in bulk starting 6 months ago. I'm not a crazy doomsday prepper. I'm not completely prepared at all. I'm not even close probably to prepared, but I'm more prepared than almost everybody in that store that I saw. Because everybody was like, I'm out of toilet paper. What the fuck? I'm out of toilet paper. And I was thinking, well, good, a lot of luck that fucking bachelor's degree did for you. Because all the people out here are fucking like rich people and shit. And these women, some of the women, like, you just see how, like, they had this beautiful, they're dressed, they have money, you know what I mean? And you're just like, that's funny. You know what I mean? Your fucking bachelor's degree or whatever the fuck. You married a fucking doctor and you're like, all this shit. And here's my fucking unable to grow a beard pubic ass standing there like, look, I got fucking 6 boxes of toilet paper at home. I'm ready to go for the next couple months. I mean, I'm only 2 months probably ready, but whatever. It's better than them. But that's how crazy people just don't think about this shit, I had some spare money. I bought toilet paper. Somebody else bought crack. I'm going to have the sip of this hot coffee now and have a good time.
Super Chat Party.
Bear time.
I agree. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada is like that as well. Whatever, lol. Thanks for great videos.
Bear, thank you, Bear. Bear time. It's funny, there used to be somebody on this channel a long time ago that donated called Bear. But I think you're a different Bear. Bear time, thank you for the $13.99 Canadian money too, which is always appreciated. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Yeah! Yeah! Hockey's canceled. I'm pissed. The Bruins were kicking ass. The Bruins were kicking ass. Why? The Bruins and the Blues are on a crash course for the Stanley Cup Take 2. and we get injury. Bear, thank you, Bear, for that donation.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Heard Tommy's farts are the cure.
Imagine that. We'd all be down there trying to suck him. We'd all be trying to suck him. Is that a Russian Chew who donated? I can't quite make out the name because of my phone being stupid. Is that a Roo? A Russian Chew, what's up, man? Thank you for the donation, Aru. Thank you guys for helping me out with the donations. That's much appreciated, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Calgary, Alberta, I think a lot of places like that, you know, are like Boston. We're just, like, whatever, man. It's a Northeast thing, too, I think. Like, I don't know. Maybe
Super Chat Party.
Jack 94.
Sports cancelled so people pay attention and not call it a hoax created from a political party. It affects elderly more. Millennials taking over now.
Yeah, the boomers are going away, man. Jeff 94, thank you for the $4.99. That's the most important to think about is remember there's actually people suffering, like, right? You know what I mean? There's actually people in trouble. Old people are very in trouble. People who are sick are in trouble. That means kids too, you know, kids that are sick with things or people that are sick with things. So, I mean, we all got to remember that, you know, try not to be, you know, because one side is going to say that it was made to distract people, to make Trump look bad. Other people are saying that it was made so Trump could win, so he could just stay president. Like, there's all these conspiracies on the left and right. It's crazy.
Super Chat Party.
Bear.
Cool, good job. My friend. Sorry, it is Canadian dollars, lol. Look at Oilers as well, wow.
Yeah, I know, dude. I don't, like, there's so many teams right now that are doing well, and it just sucks, man. The only reason why I started watching the Oilers a couple of years ago, because I started watching a lot of their games, because, you know, when we lost Lucic, I was like, I gotta watch Lucic wherever he goes, man. So, I was watching the Oilers for last 3 years, but I watch a lot of hockey, so I'll watch almost any of the games, but yeah, man, it's just disappointing for hockey, everybody. But obviously safety comes first, so whatever, but it's just sports when it comes down to it, but we live it so much every day. Bear, thank you for that donation again. Yeah, Trudeau is probably busy trying to put on an outfit or something like that. You've got a new subscriber. Bear, thanks for subbing, man. What's up? Thank you for the donations and then subbing. That's badass. If you guys want, remember, I go live. I don't normally talk about this stuff on this channel. I usually talk about it on my other channel. So if you're new to the Joe Cronin Show, we do a lot of pro wrestling and stuff here. So make sure you go over to Corrupted Nation, which is my other channel, Corrupted Nation. The links are all down below in the description box. All my other channels, my social medias, my Twitter, all that stuff. I'm banned on Twitter for life, technically, but, you know, I have one that's available. So just don't tell anybody. So just make sure you guys go down below, check out all my contacts and whatever. I'm live every day making videos all over the place. I'm probably going to be making videos in a little bit. Assuming I don't get sicker. If I get sicker, then you know what I mean. There's Mom. Yep, it was my mom calling me. Let me turn that off. There we go. Go into airplane mode. Gotta pull a Tommy. My mother called me. I turn my phone off now. Sorry, Mom. If you call me, it won't ring. I'm sorry, Mom. My mom's 68. Justin Trudeau is probably looking to, Justin Trudeau he put all these new, like, limitations on stuff, which were cool, but he's still allowing flights into Canada, I guess. So, like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, but Trudeau doesn't know what the hell. I don't know. Hopefully Jake will be better. Okay, so Jake is at the hospital today, meeting with them in a follow-up to review the surgery, because he's still in some pain. I don't think Jake will be back tonight, and I don't know. I don't want to put any pressure on him. I'm assuming we won't get Jake back until midweek next week, maybe by AEW review next week, maybe. but you really have to tweet him about it now, because I didn't even ask him, but he ain't gonna be here tonight. I can tell that.
Super chat. Super chat.
Off to work. We'll catch you later at 12:30 a.m., bro.
Jason Tarr, thank you, man, and thanks for going up to $5 on my Patreon. Remember, guys, I have 30 hours a month of bonus content that you don't hear on YouTube that's put up only on the Patreon. So if you want to become a patron, it's $5 a month, $2 a month. There's different amounts. And shout out to Jay, who became a $25 patron a month. He's a producer now. Thank you to Jay. I agree. I tell Jake, man, stay out as long as you got to stay out. It's weird doing the show solo again. I haven't done the show solo since 2014, or I think. So it's weird to not have a co-host and to be doing it solo again. It's been 6 years, so yeah, kind of weird, but you know, I can do it. It's just different. I'm used to having
Super Chat Party.
73 cases of corona in India so far.
Oof. Man, Prayesh Muhamdar, what's up, Prayesh? Dude, and listen, man. It could spread so much in India too, because so many people in a close populated area. I mean, we're talking about billions of people, some of the largest population in the world in India. Although you guys do have the warm temperature that I would think would help decrease it a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I see some people are saying stuff like, been a subscriber for years. Thank you for saying that. The chat's scrolling by so quickly. JD and Joe, yeah, I'd love to get back with him to do something. I've mentioned it to him. We've tweeted, we text each other.
Super Chat Party.
We'll do anything though.
Imagine they move Mania to Saudi Arabia.
Omar, what's up, man? To Saudi Arabia. WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. The rumor, Arushan Chu, have a good sleep, my friend, and thank you for the donation. Omar, thank you for the donation. The real rumor is that Vince McMahon would have WrestleMania from the PC. They would do WrestleMania still, but I don't know if I trust these rumors, because they're the same rumors that said SmackDown was canceled, definitely, and now they're not. Now SmackDown's not canceled, I guess. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. NHL is canceled, NBA is canceled, WWE should just have WrestleMania at the Performance Center. DJ Scandalous saying exactly what we were just talking about. And yeah, DJ, we have done stuff on the Mandela Effect, so I will probably revisit the Mandela Effect soon. I'm always open to doing that. We did it years ago with Jesse, with me. I've done it with Rose before. I don't think he's likes me right now at all. I think he pretty much hates me. I would, but maybe not. He'd probably say he's open to it. But I will definitely do something on Mandela Effect, talking about it, having open calls about it. Anybody who wants to talk about Mandela Effect, just let me know, and we'll do a Discord hangout where I'll talk about the Mandela Effect, and we'll talk about the new, some of the new cases, some of the new things that we've seen about it. It's a very interesting thing. But DJ, I'll get you the episode though, man. I will get you the episode. There's two real good ones, and they're not on my channels right now. I think they were on something different that we did. One was on a Patreon from a long time ago, and yeah, and one was something else. But we'll see if we figure that out. This was supposed to be a Dodgers year. What the fuck? DMOON is pissed. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are looking forward to Khabib's fight too, and now Khabib's fight is, I suppose, in jeopardy. I wonder what the UFC will do. We really haven't heard anything about that. Golf is not canceled though, so for all you guys, golf is not canceled. I don't even have a lot of soap, to be honest. That's the one thing I am lacking in is, you know what I mean? We got about 8 bars of soap left and one bottle of hand lotion or hand sanitizer. I do have lots of these wipes, though. But, I mean, dude, in the end, you don't need, you know, it's not that. Unless you're going to be going out shopping everywhere, you don't really need anything. Like, every time you go shopping, if you have a shopping cart, you want to wipe the shopping cart with the Lysol, right? Or you want to wipe it with something. You go, but then you're going to pick stuff up off all the shelves. Then you're going to touch all the handles. But, you know, so there's nothing you can really do unless you're going to wear gloves, if you want to wear gloves. Every time you do a step, you protect yourself a little more, right? Like, the only way to really protect yourself, like, let's go over the actual scientific way to be 100% protected. If you're a psychopath, right? Let's go over that. We'll go over that first.
Super chat. Super chat.
Love your content, man.
Thank you. Who said that? Why didn't I see the Oh, wait, I can see the donation up here. My bad. Hold on a minute. Average Joe Beer Show. What's up, Average Joe Beer Show? We should be doing a show then, because if you like beer, we should be doing, we should bring back Beer Goons, minus JD. It's just me and you doing Beer Goons. No, but, let's go over, thank you for the donation, and by the way, in saying that. Yeah, the real way to protect yourself is to stay the fuck home and don't go anywhere. But the second way is, if you gotta go out, would be, you'd have to wear an entire hazmat suit, right? You'd have to wear a huge suit. You'd have to wear goggles. You'd have to have masks. You'd have to have all this shit on yourself. And then when you got home, you would have to take off everything. Lastly, take off the gloves. Wash your hands. Then disinfect the clothes. You know? Completely disinfect the clothes, the masks, everything you wore. Put on a brand new mask the next time you go out. And then put on the washed goggles. And put on the washed suit again and go back out again. And that would be the way to make sure that there would be probably a 97% chance you wouldn't get it. Right? But let's say you're an average person, you don't have a hazmat suit, you're not going to do all that bullshit, right? Well, you're gonna go out, and when you get to the Walmart or the Stop and Shop or wherever you go, you're gonna wipe the handle of the cash. What am I trying to say? Fucking, I keep saying cash register. The cart. You're gonna wipe the cart down, the handle that you touch, because everybody else has been touching that handle and sneezing downward at that handle. So you're gonna wipe the cart down with the Lysol wipes. You know what I mean? And you're gonna scrub it, because if you don't scrub it, you won't kill all the bacterias. Most likely, you'll just be putting this on top of a handle. So you're wiping it back and forth, make friction to kill the bacteria, and using the Lysol. And then you go in and you shop. And let's say you wear gloves. Okay, you got to wear gloves. Now, every time you touch a handle to open a fridge or a freezer, you're touching something somebody else touched. And then when you touch the food to put it in your cart later on, you're going to touch that food in your house without the gloves, maybe, to put it away. So it's kind of impossible to not touch anything. You're going to touch things. So wipe the cart at least. Then just do your damn shopping. Minimize touching things in the store. Throw everything in the cart. When you get home, when you get out of the store, put the cart back. And then when you get in the car, wipe your hands with sanitizer again. Really good. Then when you get home, before you touch the groceries again, wash your hands. Then put the groceries away. Then after you put all the groceries away, wash your hands again. It should be good then. I mean, that should eliminate. But you should wipe down that cart thing anyway, to be honest. Like, if you, that bar, I mean, I don't do it ever, but I mean, I do it. I did it yesterday when I went to the store, because fuck it, I'll do that. That's at least one step, you know, because people are always sneezing and holding the cart, or they're always over the cart, snarling, or they're touching things with their hands everywhere. So, I mean, the cart and your steering wheel, things like that, I mean, I guess that's going to help, but there's no need to be freaking out to the point where we're at right in some levels, but it's going to get worse. Dude, it's going to get worse. That's the thing. People need to freak out less, but know that it's going to get worse. And take care of old people, take care of your friends, take care of people who are sick. I've been saying that all week too, if you watch my streams. But you know, because those are the people. Imagine being someone who's sick right now. Those people are terrified. Somebody who's got a kidney issue, failure, or a heart thing, or they're going in for a surgery, or they need something, or there's something wrong with you and you don't know what it is, but it's not corona, and you're in a hospital and there's massive amounts of people that are just like, oh, you, and sneezing and sick. And you're sitting there thinking about like, oh my God, something's really wrong with me, and all I see is this panic everywhere. You know, that's got to be insanely terrifying. You know, to be honest, that's got to be really bizarre. Jake Roberts, what's up? If you're new to the channel, hope you guys subscribe. Subscribe to all my channels, Corrupted Nation. This is Joe Cronin Show. Hit me up on Twitter at CorruptedPod. You can email me at joecroninshow@yahoo.com. The sun, the moon are canceled. Chris, the moon was huge the other night, dude. I don't know. This brings up another topic. Checking the water in your house is a good idea. This is nothing to do with coronavirus. This has nothing to do with coronavirus. Nothing to do with coronavirus, but if your water, our water out here is so full of like crazy minerals and hard. So I put in, well, I didn't put it in, but I want to put in a filter system for the whole house. And you got to do it on the main pipe, you know what I mean? But water's fine, you know, it's, I don't know. Rio McLovin says don't drink pipe water. I mean, this is pipe water that comes in the house, of course. But I don't drink it. I don't drink pipe water. But we all, you know, I cook with it and then I eat the food. You know. Also, the acidicness in the water can really affect you if you have acid reflux. If you had acid reflux, I have found that if you can get the acid out of the water, it's unbelievable how much of a difference it makes with your acid reflux or your heartburn. If you can get the acidicness out of the water. So if you're drinking your water supply and it's like super acid, or even super heavy on minerals, sometimes your stomach, you know, is trying to build that up and it makes more acid. So if you drink acidic water, that can bother you. But then if you drink heavy water, that can bother you because then your stomach creates more acid. It's fucking bizarre. So you really need something in the middle, I've found. I mean, that's after months of testing this. I was like, why is the heavy alkaline water, ionized alkaline water is great. It's all about the pH level of the water. So you need to seriously test out the pH levels of water if you want to get really super sciencey. And depending on the pH level of water, it may make you feel a certain way in a different way because it gets absorbed in the body differently too, and it has different results on your stomach. So aside from taking a good probiotic, drinking the right type of pH balanced water for your body is really an interesting thing that I don't know anything about, but I know it makes a difference. It's like talking about NASCAR and like the tread on the cars and the way that the peak and the tread and how cars move, and just the slightest little difference can make the difference of a car moving in a different way, faster but harder to accelerate, accelerates faster but can't go as fast, handles better but can't go as fast, all these different adjustments. That's the same thing with water. We don't really talk about it because it's such a little minor influence on your body, but it is a major influence when you think about it. It's weird. Donnie Murdoch, thanks, man. I'm watching Love is Blind on Netflix. I don't even know what that is. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, the golf is not canceled. So, guys, we can still watch all the golf you want. They're going to cancel the crowds. So I heard they're going to cancel the crowds, but we're going to still have golf. So that is that's very interesting. Did you buy filter, Joe? Did you buy a filter? Okay, so TSS, I have a filter for the house, like a main filter, and a filter.
Super Chat Party.
Tom Hanks has corona and is stuck on an island again with his imaginary friend that's his wife Rita.
He's over with you. Isn't he with you, PBR Street Gang, with the Australian $5? He's over in Australia. You should be worried. He's with you. Tom Hanks is in Australia. He caught it while shooting a new movie. And there's a video of his son out there talking about it. Is that really his son with like 900 tattoos? Has anyone seen this video? I mean, PBR Street Gang, thank you, bro. I don't think I have corona. I think I have allergies. But who knows? Either way, I'm staying away from people if I can. Tonight I was supposed to call wrestling in Kingston, Massachusetts for New England All-Star Wrestling. So I'm waiting to see if I can do that. We're going to find out. I may call it from a bubble. Beyond the Ring. What's up, Beyond the Ring with Big T? I did a little interview podcast with him yesterday. Thank you for having me on your show, man. And I know that I've known you for a long time. And yes, I am live right now. Stay in his bedroom for 14 days. Perfect date game. Yeah, good idea, man. Keep him in his bedroom. Keep the windows open, too, man, if you can. If it's cold, though. I mean, I know it's freezing in, Massachusetts. It's pretty cold out. It's not freezing, but it's cold. But, leave a little window cracked. If you have a filter, that'd be good, too, I'm sure, to put in there. Let's be honest. The truth is, if you're sick with something like coronavirus, we don't know how long you're contagious for. They don't know. In fact, they're out of lab mice right now. They insert a human chromosomes or human elements into mice to make the mice many of their systems function similar to the way human beings would react to viruses and things like that, and they're out of the specialized mice that they need for that. GWE Wrestling, what's up, man? Really, UFC 249, is it canceled? Is that confirmed? Can somebody let me know about that? Yo, Clam Baked, what's up, brother? Clam Baked, we gotta chill out and have a podcast one day. I can't believe that, dude. I can believe that. I can believe all this, but it's just crazy. Yeah, WrestleMania is not canceled yet. NHL, MLB hasn't even officially canceled yet, but it looks like it's going to be canceled. Khabib versus Tony is cursed. Man, are you fucking serious? We will never, ever get this fight. We'll never get this fight, man. The perfect date game. Yeah, good point, man. You do got to build immunities on your own. I really haven't been sick much, to be honest. I've been doing pretty well, but any time that can change for people. Yeah, I've heard that Bulldog Club, they already postponed next week's race. Yeah, Jake Roberts, that's right, too. New York banned this. They banned the international flights. They banned this, they banned that. They banned so much stuff that it's almost unbelievable at this point. But yeah, they're out of the lab mice, the test for the situation, and really trying to find out how long the coronavirus lives on surfaces, at what temperatures and what surfaces. So there's another variable. At what temperature does coronavirus live on surface, and for how long? Oh, well, coronavirus lives on plastic at 50 degrees for this many days. Oh, coronavirus lives on plastic at 80 degrees for this many days, 35 degrees Celsius. Or coronavirus lives on this, so there's so many different. How long does it live on metal? How long does it live on plastic? How long does it live on clothing? What temperature does it have to be? How long does it live in direct sunlight? Probably not long. Is there a mutation in the virus now? Because now they're saying there's 2 different strains out. Will there be another mutation? Are the mutations getting weaker, or are they getting stronger? Are the mutations changing? These are all questions that I have. Where are the answers? We are smart. We have the virus. We're living in an age where we have social media, live video, live YouTube, live government, live everything. Why is there not a coronavirus testing facility live camera? Why hasn't someone done that yet? If I'm a scientist or an entrepreneur, and I kind of am, is there any scientists out there that want to link up with me, that want to hang out with Joe Cronin? Because I would be happy to facilitate you with the live stream as we all test coronavirus live on YouTube for everybody to see. That thing would have 50 million viewers, for Christ's sake. We're in a lab and we're testing it live, and there's a host like me with a microphone with a mask on and all this stuff, and I'm like, well, now they've tested it on plastic, on this particular material. The interesting thing is coronavirus has lived for 7 days. It lives for 7 days on cotton. And this is in the same sunlight, in the same degree as the plastics. But in plastic, it only lasted 3 days. So something about the plastic is changing, and to know all these stats and facts and details, why isn't that being done by somebody? That seems like it would be fun as hell. You know what I mean? Like, why aren't we doing that? You can do that. Why aren't we doing it? It would be super interesting to be getting this real-time feedback from scientists. But yeah, it looks like on the surface that it lasts about 14 days. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to take that as 18 days. I'm going to take it a step further and make sure and say 18 days. So if they say 14 days, I'm going 18 days just to be careful. Fuck, 3 weeks to 4 weeks, 30 days. I think if you get coronavirus, you're out of commission for 30 days at this point. Because everything you've touched in your room or where you're being quarantined, now that has the potential, and then you can catch it again. You can catch it again. So if you rub stuff all over something and you forget to clean it, this is one of the major things people are forgetting to talk about. So after you've been in a quarantined room, unless you're prepared to go around and sterilize the entire room yourself, if you leave the room afterwards and do something else and you feel better, and then you come back to the room 5 days later, you could then infect yourself again with coronavirus. So if you quarantine yourself, and by the way, this is not fear-mongering. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm actually just speculating with you guys. I'm having a fun time. Let's pretend that your family, someone in your family gets coronavirus. What do? Nah, Joe, that's incorrect. Alexander Jordan, tell me what's correct, bro. Once the body fights off a virus, it becomes immune to it. But no, Alexander, they're not saying that. They're saying you can catch corona again, though. No, Alexander, they're saying you can catch this again. This is different. Yes, most sicknesses and illnesses, when you catch it once, your body recognizes it the next time and it kills it. But that's not, they're saying that you can catch this again. That's normally what's the case, Alexander, but not the case now with this. Because it evolves so quickly that, it's another strain now, and now it gets in your system again. So, okay, so here's the thing. Maybe I'm incorrect about this. Let's back the truck up. If you yourself touch a surface, and then you get sick, and then you touch that surface again, and you get the virus, and you technically touch the virus again, then you touch your mouth. You're right. Maybe, okay, you're right. Alexander, you might be right. You can't catch the virus again because the virus on the surface is the same virus you had identically before mutating. So you won't get it again from yourself because it's the same version of the virus. But if you went out to Walmart and you met someone else who's recently had a virus, you can catch it again because it's a different version of that virus. So I think I see what you're saying now. So you're right. So, and now, but still hypothetical. I still don't know 100% if that's true. But I'm assuming that you're right. That might be the case. So you won't go back in your room and re-catch the exact virus you had, but you could go outside and catch the virus again from someone else because the mutation has changed a little bit since you had it. You know what I mean? And someone else is giving you their version of it. That's a good point. That's right. Alexander, you're right. So you can catch the other version or the mutated versions of it again, but you cannot re-catch the exact one that you had originally. Okay, that's a good point. I think that's what you mean. I'm going to go with that assumption because I would think that that's how it would work. Just like the flu. You can't catch you don't usually catch the same flu again, but there's so many different flus and changes and mutations. That's a good point. And let's remember, you're listening to a guy with a GED, who didn't fucking pass high school. So I am just brainstorming and speculating all these different things out to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people with YouTube channels seem to have GEDs. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. I did pass 3 semesters of college, so that says something, right? I'm not completely retarded. Al Bundy is here. What's up, man? Good to hear you. And congratulations on Polk High. But your body can evolve faster than the virus, the perfect date game. Cancel the cancel culture. I agree, Awonddy. Melissa, what's up? It's probably the Bible under Revelations. Guys, I love the Bible Revelations. I got to tell you, man, that Revelations is amazing if you haven't read it. Whether you like, I don't really believe in everything, but there's something in there, man. There's some kind of truth from the Bible. And before the Bible, thousands of years before the Bible. Oh, by the way, they just found out something, that we were hit by something, and there was a more advanced human civilization, as we all know that already. Most of us who are smart know this. Joe's GED greater than Tommy's diploma. That's hilarious. You know what's crazy about my GED, though, is I got my GED, and then I also passed the Massachusetts MCAS test. And then I passed the test to get into the college that I wanted to attend, because you had to pass a test to get in, equivalency test to get into the college. If you didn't have a high school diploma, they wouldn't take a GED. You had to pass a test. My name is Geoff. Every election we have a virus. No, you're right. Every 2 years. It just so happens that they line up with elections. But yeah, it's every 2 years that there's some kind of outbreak thing or some kind of dangerous scare. It's not every 4 years. It's every 2 years. So it's important to remember that. It is aligning with the elections, kind of bizarre. But, you know, whatever. Joe's IQ is 120. Awonddy, how did you know that? Oh, did I say it before? It's about 115. To be honest, it's like 115. You know what I mean? It's not really quite like, you know. But, oh yeah, I did, somebody called me a Viking. I did do Ancestry.com. I went to Ancestry.com, and I did all my Ancestry stuff, and I did all my background stuff. I am very much Irish, very English, and I do have Scandinavian, which is Viking. So a lot of little bit of Scandinavian, a lot of Irish, a lot of English, obviously. So yeah, and I've got Italian as well. So there's just I'm a mud of European, I guess. I still don't, there's a little hint of Asian too, by the way. There's a little speck of Asian. And I wonder if they're the reason, that little bit of Asian in me, that's the reason why this isn't growing. Because you see a lot of Asians have those shit beards, and they can't grow the beard the right way. So I'm wondering if that's why it's so patchy. That's got to be the Asian, right? It's less than 1% of Asian. So I'm just wondering. But mostly Irish. A little bit of Scottish, not a lot. It was like, I forget the numbers exactly, but it's something like 30% Irish. You know, oh no, it's more than that. It's like 40% Irish, 20%, 30% English, and then it's like a mix of Scottish, Scandinavian, Italian, and a couple other things. Low testosterone, says Jim Case. It could be that too. Maybe it's low testosterone. I've always had low testosterone then. It's probably got something to do with my balls being in my hips and all the surgery they had to do to my balls. Couldn't grow a beard to save my life. My wife likes this. I've said this a million times, but my wife likes when I have I don't know why. I don't know why Leah likes this. By the way, me and Leah's podcast was up last week. Some people did miss it. Till Death Do Us podcast, episode 15. It's up on Patreon now. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll have it to download to your phone or whatever. Me and Leah talking about shit. We had a little fight. It was fun. But yeah, she likes this, so I roll with it. I don't like. I hate this. I always thought people were annoying that had like pube face, but she likes it, and I don't know. She rides me for it, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I posted a picture the other day of clean shaven from last November, which is only a few months back. I put that up on Twitter. You guys can go look at that. I look fucking completely different. You know what I mean? I look like a kid or something. Go look at my Twitter. The tweet is insane. Everybody's like, Joe, you look like you're 24 or 20 or 19 or what the hell? Like, it's weird. Like, I really do I look like a baby. WrestleMania is not canceled yet. I gotta believe 100% that Access will get canceled. I cannot believe that. Joe, you not graduate. What the fuck? Joe, you not graduating has nothing to do with your IQ. The American school system is a joke. Yeah, I mean, one of the things is I just didn't like the teachers and the stuff they were doing. I couldn't care. I love TV class. I enjoyed some of English class. I enjoyed some science class and things like that. But and gym, I liked gym, and I liked wrestling, and I liked, I did some sports. That stuff I really liked, but no. Math and stuff, I just was like, no. And the weird thing about that is my wife has her diploma, and I do our taxes and all of our bills and everything, and I know the math, and she doesn't know the math. She goes, I can't figure this out. Oh, and then Tommy can't read, this one can't do that, but yet I'm doing all that stuff. And I was an idiot in high school, so I don't understand. I think WWE is giving it as much time as possible before they cancel anything. Gabriel Torres, wrestling can't work without an audience, I think, unless they disguise all the wrestlers as fans. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. WrestleMania will be in closed arena. Chulok, I mean, they could go to the PC. I don't know how they're going to do that, too. Are they going to test people before they let them in? I don't know. Are they going to have to, sign a waiver? I'm not sure. You know what they should do is set up 1,000 laptops and have people watch from home and be mic'd, and then your mic is broadcast in the arena, no matter what you're doing or saying. That's never been done before. Go out and buy 1,000 laptops. Get the craziest internet signal you can and set up all the laptops. All in the seats in the arena, on one side, only one side, and have the camera shoot that way, and you can see all the people's faces on the laptops in the seats, and anybody who wants to be part of it, it can be part of it, but you can't leave your computer for more than 2 minutes. You have to promise, and then you're there reacting to it, and everyone's like, oh, and ah, and it's playing throughout the arena like a real audience. That'd be fucking hilarious. No one's ever done that. I just made up the greatest idea ever, Vince. Awonddy says, how do I get a better Wi-Fi speed, Joe? Awonddy, okay, first of all, check your line, see how fast your line is. Do a test on your Wi-Fi device, on your network. Make sure your your card is functioning properly. If that all checks out, try resetting your modem, your router. Test out other Wi-Fi devices in the house. Find out if they're getting the same signal that device is getting. And if you find out that something is wrong, purchase a manual antenna USB plug-in Wi-Fi device for $25. Plug it in your computer and see how that Wi-Fi picks up. And if that still gets low signal, you got to call the provider. Something's going on. I think your modem is probably damaged. Is whatever's broadcasting the Wi-Fi is probably broken. The first thing to go on a router a lot of times is the Wi-Fi, because it's the most delicate. So if there's a problem, you're going to see that issue first before anything else happens. What? Nope, do not leave the driveway. Okay? Not right now. Don't leave the driveway. I was talking to Brenna, so I muted it because I was yelling to her. Hey, Brenna. If you disobey me, you're going to go into your room. Did you hear what I said? Come here. Come over here. It means if you don't listen to me. Come here. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come up to the door.
What?
Do not leave the driveway right now, okay?
Come in with you.
No.
Aww.
All right? Be good, though, okay?
I want to come in with
Afterwards. Be good, or you're gonna go inside, okay? Brenna's wild. NCAA has canceled the rest of the tournament. Yeah, well, listen, I'm not a big basketball guy, but March Madness, dude. We're losing March Madness. That's crazy. And then the other big thing is around here, where I'm in Boston, a big thing for us is the tournament with the hockey tournament. The college hockey in Boston is huge, man. You got Harvard and BC and BU and so many different things
Pour me
here.
a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
I am not even going to try to pronounce that name because I will mess it up. I don't even know. If you told me what country you live in, where that name comes from, I could probably pronounce it better. But I will mess that name up. So if you're in the chat, hit me up and let me know how to say that name properly. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that.
Super chat. Super chat.
Oh, no.
Joe, I'm going to go all bullfrog on you, I'm horny.
What about Bullfrog? What about Bullfrog? Let me go see what you just said because I missed it. Joe, I'm going to go all Bullfrog on me. Oh, so you're going to try to, like, rape me, basically? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what Bullfrog did. That little girl is wild. My daughter she'll just run out of the house and leave and be like, I'm going. And the neighbor's kid does it too. They just run out looking for each other. They're like super, like, every day now they're like, oh, I want to hang out. And it's cool, but like she doesn't check both ways in the street. Luckily we're on like a side area. Broadway cancels performances through April 12th. Yeah, that makes sense. Parade canceled. Yeah, the St. Patrick's Day Parade was canceled in Boston, in South Boston. I don't think we're going to go to it this year because I moved so far away from Boston. Not so far away, but, you know, far away enough that we weren't going to try to venture in and go. But yeah, well, DVDs aren't going to make... No, DVDs are not going to make a comeback. If anything, it's the opposite. You're going to be buying more digital stuff. You're going to be buying stuff more digitally. Because you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to... You don't want to be grabbing a DVD or shipping a DVD and things like that. You want to be renting. So you'll be digitally renting more things. People will do that. They'll be like, oh, I can't watch, you know, sports. That's all I ever did. Oh, I guess I'll be listening to more podcasts. I'll be having more YouTube podcasts. You know, like, I'm probably going to get more views than ever. You know, if people's works are canceled, if people's other shit's canceled. But again, I'm concerned because if you guys don't make money, how am I going to make money? How can I sell you my product? My product is my entertainment, you know? And it's, if you guys don't have money, you know, you're not going to be able to be a patron. We have 370 patrons right now. We have 370 patrons right now. I need to get to 400.
Super chat. Super chat.
My diddling session is cancelled due coronavirus.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Was that Casey? I'm sorry, Casey. I know that you were really looking forward to that diddling session. But yeah, we've talked about a lot of things here so far. But yeah, WWE is yet to pull the trigger on any of this stuff yet. And you know, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about tonight on Out of Nowhere if I still do the show. But I believe I will be live with Out of Nowhere tonight. I won't have Jake. I may be sicker than I am now. I don't know. Jake is still sick. I'm semi-sick. Leah was really badly sick. And, not badly sick, but pretty decently sick. Alright, you're gonna go in the house. You're gonna have to go in the house.
I didn't always find my chocolate. I also found these.
Alright, stop banging on the car, though. Hey, come here. Stay in the driveway or you're going inside. She also runs over to people's houses and, like, just, like, bangs on their door, like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, you can't do that. Stop doing that. She's crazy. WWE announced they moved things to the Performance Center. They said that last night, and then I didn't report it, but I told everybody it's being reported, and then it came out that they weren't moving everything to their Performance Center. So someone will have to clarify that, but I think right now there's been nothing moved still. Maybe in the time I've been doing this live, something has changed. So now they did move it to the Performance Center. So we said it was the Performance Center, then WWE said no, and now they're saying yes again? Like, so you're telling me now they are saying yes after all that? Unbelievable. Yeah, she's like I am. But she's even crazier than I wasn't as crazy as her when I was a kid, you know, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I was.
Super chat. Super chat.
Drew just said Chelsea Manning attempted suicide.
Chelsea Manning attempted suicide? Jesus. Well, she was kind of a nutso, right? She was talking about killing Trump and all these other things. That girl is very messed up, obviously, with plenty of issues. But that's, that's kind of sad. I mean, you know. But she is one of those people who went from being a comedian who wanted to do comedy and say anything to being an SJW who was trying to cancel people who basically said anything that she didn't like, and she tried to virtue signal and say, oh no, you know, I used to say all these crazy things, but if you say something like that, you should be not on TV anymore. Wrong Chelsea? Is that the wrong Chelsea? I'm thinking of the comedian Chelsea, that cracked out chick. Who's Chelsea Manning? Maybe I got it wrong. I don't know. Chelsea Handler. That's who that is. Okay. Who's Chelsea Manning then? I can't think of who that is.
Super chat. Super chat.
Florida governor puts 30-day ban on all events.
Really? That just happened? Florida governor put 30-day ban? Oh, shit. Well, that's it then. That's it. WrestleMania is not going to make it. What is it, March something? I mean, we won't have WrestleMania until after taxes. I mean, that's... How can they have WrestleMania then? Brenna, you okay? Can someone clarify this? It seems like WrestleMania 36 would be canceled then. I mean, are they excluding WrestleMania 36 or are they not excluding WrestleMania 36? That's what I would like to know. Vince is losing that money now. Wow. Yeah, WrestleMania is April 3rd, so 30 days would make it April 14th. About. Finn is upstairs pissed that Brenna's outside. Yeah, we talked a lot about Mania being canceled or maybe possibly being canceled, and you know, it just seems like it's going to be hard to get that done now. Almost everything else is being canceled that has to do with anything with public or people, you know, being involved in a public area, things like that. And obviously with MLB is about to be canceled. Looks like they're going to get rid of spring training and postpone or push back the season here.
Super Chat
it's not
Party.
I'm glad Davey Boy Smith is in the Hall of Fame.
Green Bean 78. Absolutely, man. Or Davey Boy Smith. Very happy he's in the Hall of Fame, but I feel like we've heard this announced for weeks. Am I crazy? This is where the Mandela effect comes in. I feel like we've heard that the British Bulldog was getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. I thought it was official like 3 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. This is the 5th time that I swear to God that I've heard clarification that he's getting inducted. I thought they'd already announced it. Like, am I crazy? I mean, I swear to God, they announced it. But, you know. But yeah, good. But either way, whatever happens, it's good that he's finally in the Hall of Fame. The guy should have been in a while ago. I mean, Owen Hart should have been in like 15 years ago to 10 years ago or something like that. And then probably the British Bulldog as well, you know, right after or before or whatever. And that didn't, you know, so it took a while. Use the Mandela effect to give us the Powerball numbers. Yeah, I wish I had those. WrestleMania at my house. Okay, we can have WrestleMania at my house. I have the backyard for it now. I do have the backyard for it. I didn't used to, though. You know? You guys remember when I used to do the streams in my backyard, my mother's house, and it was like, dude, it felt like any minute one of those giant seagulls on the beach was gonna swoop by and bite my head off. You know? Girdlemania. Yeah, Girdlemania might be running wild. Imagine the traffic. It won't be that different than in Foxborough. I mean, we've got the Patriots are right up the road. Whenever the Patriots play, the traffic gets kind of whacked out here. It goes from like, there's like no traffic, we're out in nowhere, and yeah, in the main area there's some bars and places and entertainments at Gillette Stadium, but once you get up the street around the corner, you know, there's not really any traffic. But then on a Patriots game day or a concert or something like that, it's whacked out. You know, it's just whacked out everywhere. You know what I mean? It's weird. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Look at this guy. Yeah, not listening to some guy who talks in a fake voice begging in his car. What? What's a fake voice? And what's begging in the car? I don't quite get that. Well, you don't have to now because I banned you. There you go. You're welcome. Why were you in here listening then? You love listening to me. You know that. Begging in a car would be like, guys, please, right now, can you donate? Can somebody donate, please? I'm in a car. Donate to me, or no, please, can you super chat me or something? Please donate. Oh my God, please. That'd be begging. You need to look up the word begging in the dictionary. I'm sorry, brother. Tommy begs Deb A for her poon. Me and Tommy did Honestly podcast the other day too. We had a good time with that, so look for that if you haven't listened to that. Imagine if Joe had a standoff with the Rocket Mania, then Joe does the eyebrow on the hard cam. The Rock, the Joe says to eat my ass. Sean's View begs, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I get it. He's mad about the donations. I get that. I get it. It's annoying a little bit when you see people like, all right, blah, blah. I'm just honest. There's no... when I started this, it was for fun. You know, years ago, it was for fun. I failed at YouTube for 6 years, and then I did YouTube for fun for 4 years before we ever enabled donations. So, and then it became a part-time job, which was pretty awesome, right? Because I'm working 50 hours at my real job, and then I was doing this for 20 hours, and it was a part-time job, and I was like, Leah... Like, I actually am getting ad revenue on YouTube on top of working, and it was like I worked 2 jobs, and it was like a miracle. I worked my 50-hour job that sucked, and then I would, you know, get to do this, which is sort of fun and a hobby, but also a part-time job. That was amazing when that was the case. And then, of course, here I am now doing it full-time, and I was laid off from my job, unfortunately.
What else we got?
I get
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
WrestleMania 36. Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. Corona on a pole match. Make it happen, Vince.
Corona on a pole. Look at my rock climber right now. Awonddy Big M. What up, Awonddy? Thank you for the donation. Oh, now she knows she's on camera. Look at this. She's going rock climbing. Almost. Don't get hurt. That one was really close. When you get both hands up like this, lean into the rocks. Keep this hand dug in. Lean into the rocks. Take your off hand, your left hand, and throw it over on the rock, like hug it, and then climb over. Nope, other hand. Keep your right hand holding onto the rock hard, and take your left hand. Now lean into the rocks, and now take your left hand. There you go, almost. Just keep your feet planted. And then hug the rocks like you're hugging daddy or somebody. Look at a rock wall climber here. There you go. All right.
I'm trying to pull the grass.
Well, why don't you give up now? Because I don't want you to get hurt. There you go. Oh, almost.
I tried so hard. Guys, this is safe.
So I want you to lean into the rocks and push your stomach into the rocks, and then throw your left hand over hard.
Maybe this will help. So I'm gonna put this one.
There you go. Oh, you had it.
That was so close.
All right, but don't hit your face off the rocks when you fall down. I don't want you to hit your jaw and bust your teeth open. All right. Call it a climb. We're going to witness her first concussion.
I don't.
All right, I think you did enough. Why don't you go play something safe? Oh my God! Bitcoin was 10,500 in January. Now it's 6,000. Yeah, even that's down now. Even Bitcoin is a mess.
I'm calling for a donation train just to spite the guy who doesn't like them. Let's go.
Don't fall! Don't fall! All right, get off of there. Get off of there now. You're scaring Daddy with those boots. Good job. Come down now.
Okay.
Those boots are slippery and weird. I don't like them. She did it. Gook the Humpster Broski. Yeah, Gook. Let's go find out what you said, because I was too busy watching my daughter climb the wall. I'm calling for a donation train just to spite the guy who doesn't like them. Let's go. Gook the Humpster. Thanks. Hey. What? Don't kiss me, though. I might be sick. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. You're sweet. What the heck? Don't no, Brenna. Let's not do any more, okay? Let's take a break now. You did a good job, though. You did it once. Good job. You're tired now. I can see how tired you are. You almost fell on the lap.
Super Chat Party.
Now Brenna has corona.
I'm glad the show in Kingston is still on tonight.
Yeah, the show in Kingston is still on tonight. I believe everything is fine. They're broadcasting live. They're going to be broadcasting live from Title Match Wrestling. So Title Match Wrestling is going to have the show live, broadcasting on it. And I may be there to call the show. If I'm calling the show, I will be tweeting it out everywhere, letting you know that I'm calling it. But, I don't know yet. I feel like I might be feeling even better, and it could just be allergies. If this allergy stuff works, then I know it's only allergies that I have. So then we'll be good to go. Now she's climbing a tree.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
People all over the world join hands, put gloves on.
Yeah. Let's all put gloves on. Let's all put some gloves on. Yeah, Brenna is gonna be Brenna always gets hurt. She's the kid that gets hurt, you know. She's always running into something, hitting something. She's gotten bitten. Like, it's crazy. 7 a.m. Gamer, I hope not, man. Backstage only got 35,000 views for AJ Styles. So sad. Yeah, what did they have? So, remember they had 50,000 views last week, and people were like, Joe, it was because it was Super Tuesday. That's why they only got 50,000 views, because it was Super Tuesday. And I was like, yeah, but last week they got 85,000 views, so there's clearly a downtrend. People are done with Backstage. That show is dead. I could go on Backstage and cut a promo and probably get more views.
Ah, my leg!
It's time to go inside, yo.
It's not. It's
Seriously, fuck that puto and drink some Corona. # donation train.
Yo, 718 Project, thank you. What's up, man? Donation train. Will we have a donation train? We're going to find out. Gook the Humpster Broski called for a donation train, and now it looks like that might just happen from 718 Project. Thank you, man. Man, Finn, I wonder if Finn's napping, because if he saw her out here and he's not out here, he'd be pissed. People need to wash their hands, wear a face mask and gloves. Yeah, man. I mean that'd be the real way to cure it. But I mean, really, just people just stay home if you can, but go out if you have to. It's not a big deal. But it is a big deal because it's gonna get freaky. So, I've got masks. I've got everything. I got everything ready to go, man. I've got this all prepped. I didn't think we'd have to use it, but I got it all ready to go. You know, I'm shocked that we have to use it already. I've only lived here for about a year, but here we go. I never used to save any of this stuff when I lived at my mother's house because we were just miserable, you know, that we didn't have our own place. So I used to just be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care about anything. But when I moved here, I'm in charge. I'm like, this is my house. I'm in charge of everything. Like, I got to get everything going. Here I go.
Super Chat Party.
Joe, if you're there tonight, mind if I say hello?
Yeah, man. Come say hello. I'll give you the Corona. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but yeah, come say hi, man. If you're in Kingston and I'm there, I'm about to find out if I'm going to be there or not. I don't know yet. I told them originally, I go, hey, I might be sick, and then I realized I'm not. I'm just allergies is all. I believe. So, but I was gonna wear a suit, but my suit's at my other house, and I don't have it, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but, you know. You'll have to deal with my jeans and dress shirt. Don't play with that stuff. There's nails on those. You got to watch her with everything. Like, with everything. But yeah, man, tonight, I believe, Kingston, Massachusetts, even if you can't go to Kingston, Massachusetts to Pins, they're supposedly going to be broadcasting live on Title Match Wrestling YouTube channel. So that should be pretty awesome, and I look forward to that.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
Yeah, we talked about Tom Hanks getting it yesterday. We've talked about it a bunch, actually. We talked about it yesterday and already in this stream. Who was that? The Black Greek Mafia. What's going on, man? But yeah, we talked about Tom Hanks getting it yesterday and now today again as well.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Yo, Blake. Thank you for subbing, man. What's going on? Thanks for the sub. Blake, I know you. How do I not know you, Blake? Yeah, the naked guy on Throwdown on Tuesday. If you guys watch Throwdown on Tuesday, there's a naked guy video. You got to see this guy. And the guy laughing.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
What the F? The point is Vince. # donation train.
Shardy Janetti. What the fuck? Shardy Janetti, what's up, man? Shardy Janetti is usually just cracked out. You know what I mean? Shardy Janetti is usually just cracked out on something. Dude, that guy laughing was out of his mind. Shardy, thank you for the donation, Shardy. What's up? Yeah, he was... I try to do these midday streams a lot, but, you know, I don't always get to do them, but these are cool. That guy's laugh was just insane. I mean, it was crazier than my laugh, I feel like. And I laughed some ridiculous...
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Yeah, remember to... Andrew, thank you for subbing, Andrew. What's up, man? Yeah, welcome to the fucking JCS Army, Andrew. If you guys want, make sure you subscribe to my other channel, Corrupted Nation, because that's where I talk about non-wrestling stuff and other things, plus my Twitch and all that stuff. All the shit's down below in the description box. If you expand the description box below, there's just a bunch of shit. There's my Instagram, Twitter, all the stuff everywhere, Facebook, follow, like, everything, be a part of all the shit. Sometimes I do things on one of the other platforms, so make sure, you know, just follow all of it and you'll get everything I do, probably.
Shit bomb.
The coronavirus is a scapegoat so that people don't vote for Trump. The Democrats have been politicizing the disease since it started. Think about it.
You know, James, I definitely agree with you that they're using it against him, you know, but they'll use anything against him. They'll make up anything to make against him. So they are using it against him, but I still think it's real. I don't think it was... Brenna, don't do that. You're going to hurt somebody or yourself. And you just almost did right there. Go put that down. I'm telling you, you're going to drop that on your head. And guess who doesn't have insurance to pay for that? Yep, you almost did it. You just almost did it. Come here. Get over here. Look at me. Why didn't you listen to me?
Super chat. Super chat.
It almost hit you in the head. Don't throw stuff like that again. Okay?
Red line tomorrow night. I've got one. Love you, Joe.
Ryan Romano, what's up, bro? Yeah, we will have a rant line back tomorrow. Rant line will be back tomorrow, yeah. There was something else I was talking about, but I forgot because I saw Brenna almost kill herself. Oh, coronavirus scapegoat, yeah. Yeah, I think they're using it, they're politicizing it, obviously, but I think both sides are politicizing it now. You're seeing people on the right are saying people on the left created it so they could get Trump out of the office. And people on the left are saying that people on the right created it so that they could keep Trump in office and not have the election go on. So you're seeing both the tinfoil hats on both sides. So, you know, it's good to just remain level-headed and remain smart, everybody. Please remain smart and level-headed. Know when Donald Trump actually makes a mistake and when Donald Trump is being lied about constantly. Know the difference between both, because they both go on, but everybody is so clinging to their side of he is a shithead scumbag or he is awesome, amazing. There's stuff in the middle. I mean, you just gotta seriously try to come to the, you gotta really do your best. I know that we want to gang up and group into gangs, and we're tribal in the mind. We're tribal. A lot of us can't stop saying that we love Trump no matter what he does. A lot of us can't stop saying we hate Trump no matter what he does. You really gotta snap out of the tribalism a little bit. Like, a little bit. I know that it's going on from both sides. And they've been trying to get rid of Trump since the day he stepped into presidency. I know that. We know that. We all know that. Anybody with a brain knows that. If you don't know that, your cognitive dissonance is out of control. But, you know, if you don't know that Trump hasn't made some mistakes, then it's also out of control. But you got to relax. See, everybody gets angry at me because if you're not part of one of the gangs come after you. And that's why I get attacked a lot by the left and the right. But so that's why you just gotta, though, be level-headed with it. You know, I agree with probably whatever side you're on, but you gotta just relax. I think Trump's gonna be president again. So the left side has lost their fucking minds right now. Gang. The only reason why I know about the gang thing, by the way, everybody says gang. The only reason why I know about that is because my buddy Dom is Live says that on his videos. And I used to ask him, I was like, bro, that's like super catchy. And so I told Dom that, like, what was it, 3 years ago when Dom was on Monetize This? And I told Dom, I was like, bro, that's super catchy. Like, I'm super in on the gang. But yeah, remember when Dom is Live was going to give me his VR set and I totally forgot? This fucking guy was going to give me his VR and I forgot to give him my mailing address. A month went by and I went, yo, Don, like, Dom, what did I say, Dom, I'm like, oh, you still got that VR? I forgot all about it. He's like, no, I got rid of it. Oh, thank you, baby, bringing me the mail. Nope. Hold on a minute.
A lot of it.
Thanks for the mail. Thanks, sweetie. Ah, man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here we go, I'm about to get it, man. Here we go, about to get it, man. Here we go. Oh, no!
We are made from Mother Earth and we go back to Mother Earth.
We are made from Mother Earth and we go back to Mother Earth. Mother Earth might take us out, brother. Chiziknes, what's up, Chiziknes? Good to hear from you, man. What's up, Chiziknes? He was the king of the wheel a few weeks back. But now Leah is the queen of the wheel this week. We'll get a new person on the wheel for the week coming up Sunday on the gaming stream and the wheel night. So have fun, man. Thank you, Chiziknes. And if Jesse is watching, I hope he's okay. What's up, Jesse? I did a nebulizer last night, and I just started freaking out. I don't know why, but it made me all freaked out. Don't know why. Joe, do you drink the water? It's right here, baby. I'm drinking water, orange juice, and coffee right now. If you've watched me during the stream, like, let's go. I'm ready to go. Fucking stink bug on me and no one told me that? There's a fucking stink bug crawling on my neck. Nobody told me. What the fuck? I'm like, what is this? Boom. Swipe a stink bug off me. You fucking little bastard. Get out of my car. What the fuck, dude? That's like the 5th time I've swapped you off of me. Why do you like me so much? God damn it. Anybody see that there was a stink bug on me? I'm like, why does my beard feel all like a rock right here? And fucking stink bug fuck. Who wants to see him? Who wants to see him? Oh fuck, I don't want to ban anybody. Can I not zoom in? Used to be able to zoom in. There he is. Oh no, I spilled water all over the place. Fuck. Anybody want to see my bug bites? My mosquito bug bites? Talking about the coronavirus. Hold on, there we go. There he is. He's crawling right there.
Super Chat Party.
Bear!
You still on Love? I love pro wrestling. I will follow you lots, bro. Keep up amazing work here. So more OJ/water money lol with Canadian dollars.
Oh, Bear, thank you, Bear. Check out the bites. Mosquito bites. Or something bit me while I was sleeping. Ugh. Now, Justin Bailey just saw my mongoloid feet and he's throwing up right now. Right now. How about that stink bug, baby? Bear, thank you, Bear. Much appreciated, Bear. Bear, you're a beast. It only happened to me one night on the couch. I don't know why. No, I haven't been bit again since the couch. But that's some crazy shit.
Breaking news, I now have the coronavirus. Sing my music, Joe.
Dad, it's found a dog.
Is that Lex? What's up, honey?
I just found a dog, and can I play with Duckland?
What do you mean you found a dog?
I found a dog in the car.
Oh, in a car.
Can I play with Duckland?
Not right now. He's not even out, and not right now, because I gotta go back inside, alright?
Super Chat Party.
Come on, stop, or go back in the house.
MLB delays opening day 2 weeks. Spring training suspended.
Okay, so there's gonna be no spring training, is that what you're telling me? Like, there'll be no spring training. There will just be the season, which will start 2 weeks late. That's crazy, man.
You want to do it at Ryback? You want to fuck with Ryback? Seriously? You thought it was really funny? You and Joe Cronin and JD thought it was funny when they fucked with me at WrestleCon? Finish it!
Oh my God, Ryback, it's me! Oh my God, Ryback, please stick your dick in my ass, Ryback! Oh my God!
Oh my God, yeah. You know something, JD? You actually feel good.
Oh my God, I knew it, bro! I knew it, bro! Oh, stick it in my ass, Ryback! Stick it in my ass, Ryback!
Oh God, shell shock. Bit of spikes.
I don't know, man. Ryback has cut promos on me, hating me, and Jim Cornette has hated on me and cut promos on me. I'm feeling pretty accomplished about myself, to be honest. You could use it!
I gurgle, 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 gurgle. Oh, gurgle, gurgle. I mean, what are you doing? Are you really doing this? Do you want to go get Feed Me More? Do you want it really? Have you ever had Fat Body Extreme? You ever burn the fats in your body so quickly because you're just like Ryback? The things I put in my body, I get exercise. I use carbs. I put carbs in my own asshole, alright? Finish it now. Right, gurgle, gurgle, gah, gah, gah.
Gabriel Torres, what's up? Baltimore Deontay, how you doing, man? What's up, Baltimore Deontay? About to come down the aisle, Baltimore Deontay. Oh. I'm just kidding. That'd be funny, though. Imagine if Ryback really was making those noises. Yeah, he basically would sound like that. I mean, come on. It would get canceled. All right, well, listen, everybody. I hope you hit the like button because that's just something that we do. I don't know. Jake. Let me get the Jake the Snake Roberts. Okay. I am putting up soon on my Patreon a conversation with Jake the Snake Roberts, Jesse Ventura, and Ryback. They're all gonna have a conversation. Ryback's gonna be like,
yeah, I was at the gym and I really fucked up. I dropped a barbell on my leg.
And then Jake Roberts is gonna be like,
I remember back when Vince McMahon, he told me, Jake, stop fucking the snake. Because I would take the snake home with me and I would fornicate with it. Because the mouth felt like a vagina. I was on crack cocaine. I was lonely.
And then, Jesse the Body's like, well, I was never in trouble with Vince McMahon, but I never really believed him. Vince McMahon would come in and boss all the other wrestlers around and say, you've got to do this and you've got to do that. And I'd say, McMahon, I'm not doing that. I was a Navy SEAL. And pretty soon I was also a governor. I'm not going to get down on my hands and knees and begin to fornicate with somebody.
Well, see, that's where I didn't do that. Because Vince McMahon had all kinds of power on me. Because if he dangled the almighty dollar, I didn't see dollar signs. See, I didn't see that with Damien. I didn't see that with anybody. I saw crack. I saw drugs. That's what it meant to me when I got paid. And I would do anything. I used to dress Linda McMahon. I'm not proud of it, but I used to dress Linda McMahon. I would put her underwear on for her. And Vince McMahon would sit there and say, there you go, that's how you do it. You just, put it on really slowly while I'd watch it. And he would watch me put underwear on his own wife. What kind of sick bastard are we dealing with? Well, see, I've heard of those stories. I never would have done anything like that. And McMahon knows if I ever knew about it, I would have told somebody. Because it's just so disgusting. That's why I left the WWF. I don't know. It could be a whole fucking series. Lars Sullivan does kind of sound like him, too. It's kind of weird. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Hit that like button. Become a patron if you can. Shout out to Jay, who went up to the $25 producer level on Patreon. And thank you to everybody who donated during the stream. As always, I will keep doing these streams because you guys are the shit. I will see you guys live tonight. I will be live tonight, I believe, maybe, with Out of Nowhere. If I'm sick, and if things don't work out, I will be live with Out of Nowhere, solo. If not, I'll do it some other time. Normally on Thursdays, it's Out of Nowhere at 11 p.m. here. But if I feel better enough to go out and do the wrestling in Kingston, do the commentary, then I will be live in Kingston doing commentary on Title Match Wrestling Network, and I will tell you guys about that and put the stream out and tell everybody what I'm doing, all that shit. So look for that. Either way, stay tuned. I'll tweet about it to let you know and put it out on Patreon. So, and also Jason Tarr, thanks for going up to $5 on Patreon, and everybody else who's in the $25 producer category will be shouting you out soon too. As always, thank you. Hit me up, joecronshow@yahoo.com with email, business stuff, whatever, or tweet me about it as well if you can. And that's it. We're on our way, Patreon. Thank you guys. Leave a comment down below later. We'll see you next time.